African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 27th of January, 2024. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. In Kupyansk direction, units of the Zaporozhye group of forces repelled 5 attacks launched by assault groups of armed forces of Ukraine 32nd Mechanized, 103rd Territorial Defense Brigades near Simkovka, Kharkov region, and Terny, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost up to 25 Ukrainian troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles, and 3 motor vehicles. In Krasny Liman direction, units of the Center Group of Force repelled 2 attacks launched by assault groups of the 63rd Mechanized Brigade and the 44th Rifle Battalion of the Armed Forces of Ukraine close to Yampolovka, Donetsk People's Republic, and Chervenaya Dybrova, Lugansk People's Republic. In addition, strikes were delivered at Armed Forces of Ukraine manpower and hardware near Kherson, Donetsk People's Republic, and Zaporozhye Forestry. The enemy has lost up to 100 Ukrainian troops, 2 motor vehicles, and 1 D-20 howitzer. In Donetsk direction, units of the U group of forces supported by artillery repelled 2 enemy attacks close to Shumy and Bogdanovka and inflicted fire damage on armed forces of Ukraine manpower and hardware near Krasnoye, Kleshchievka, Andriivka, Georgievka, and Novomykolovka, Donetsk People's Republic. Up to 250 Ukrainian troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 3 motor vehicles, and 1 Akatsiya self-propelled artillery system have been eliminated. In South Donetsk direction, units of the Vostok group of forces repelled 4 attacks of assault groups of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 127th Territorial Defense Brigade near Pryatnoye, Zaporozhye region, as well as inflicted losses on armed forces of Ukraine manpower and hardware close to Makharovka, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy has lost up to 115 troops, 3 motor vehicles, as well as 2 Akatsiya self-propelled artillery systems. In Zaporozhye direction, units of the Russian group of forces supported by artillery inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the Armed Forces of Ukraine's 63rd Mechanized Brigade close to Rabatino and Nestoryanka, Zaporozhye region. The enemy has lost up to 20 Ukrainian troops, 1 armored fighting vehicle, and 2 motor vehicles. In the course of the counter-battery warfare, 1 Akatsiya and 1 Gvozdika self-propelled artillery systems were destroyed. In Kherson direction, as a result of actions of the Russian group of forces, the enemy has lost up to 15 Ukrainian troops and 2 motor vehicles. In addition, 4 Gvozdika self-propelled artillery systems were destroyed during counter-battery warfare. Operational tactical aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, and missile troops and artillery of the Russian groups of forces have engaged 1 S-300 SAM system close to Cherkasy region, POL bases, and air-delivered ordnance depots near Kirovograd and Dnipropetrovsk regions, as well as armed forces of Ukraine manpower and hardware in 102 areas during the day. Air defense systems have intercepted 7 HIMARS and Vampire MLRS projectiles during the day. In addition, 28 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles were intercepted near Zolotaryovka, Lugansk People's Republic, Spornoye, Belagorovka, Kleshchievka, Nikolaevka, Donetsk People's Republic, and Kazachi Lagary, Novaya Mayachka, and Peshchanovka, Kherson region. In total, 568 airplanes and 265 helicopters, 11,283 unmanned aerial vehicles, 456 air defense missile systems, 14,805 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,210 combat vehicles equipped with MLRS, 7,881 field artillery guns and mortars, as well as 17,940 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.